Butler Performance started in the late 80s with my dad, Jim, and then my brother, Rodney, and myself.
Dad started doing this Pontiac stuff, restoring cars, 20-something, 25 years ago or so. And he bought an old race car, GTO, and we started tinkering with it and ended up making it run pretty good, and people started calling us about wanting engines built. And so we've been, that's all I've ever done since I was 12 years old. I never went and got a real job, and it's all I know how to do.
We have a full machine shop that you see behind me here. We can do basically any type of machine work, engine balancing, in-house Superflow dyno, and we do everything from street to performance, high-end race engines, 2,500 plus horsepower, twin turbo engines. For the last several years, been getting into the LS engine market and LS performance in general. We've had calls for many years through the Pontiac side of the business, because the 98 through 02 Trans Ams had LS engines, obviously, and then we really started getting a lot of calls for LS engines after the 04 through 06 GTOs came out. And so that was a natural progression, you know, for our business. And many of our traditional Pontiac customers that have GTOs and Trans Ams from the 70s, 60s, and 70s also have a newer Trans Am or a 04 through 06 GTO in the garage. And so we're finding we have a lot of the same customers, a lot of crossover there. So it's a real natural progression for Butler Performance as we moved into the LS market. We're really busy at Butler Performance, and the Pontiac side of the business is actually still growing. You know, 40 years after the fact that they really quit producing performance Pontiac engines. So we're excited about that we're so busy on the Pontiac side. But the LS side of the business it's new for us, relatively new. We've been building and working on these engines for several years now before we really decided to launch that side of the business. But we're really excited about the opportunity we have with the LS side of the business for many years to come. The LS platform is going to be around for many, many years. It's by far the most popular engine swap engine out there, and probably ever, you know. The LS is such a great platform to start with that we're really excited about putting together new combinations and seeing what we can do with this engine platform, like we've done with Pontiacs for many, many years. This build we're doing for the Comp Cams Camaro, it's a pretty special LS build for a street engine. It's going to be naturally aspirated, no boost, no nitrous, anything like that. But we are using the RHS tall deck block. We're using 4 1/4 stroke crank, so we're going to end up with a 454 cubic inch LS. Putting the Pro Elite RHS CNC ported LS7 heads on this engine. A lot of flow, but great velocity. Again, it'll work great on the street, but also makes some big power.
Comp build went pretty smooth, had a couple of little hiccups, but you always do. This ain't exactly production work. Anything that's custom built like this, you got to do a little fitting, a little machining, a little rubbing here and there. But it went together real well, and I'm happy with the way the clearances come out, everything. I feel good about the motor. I believe it's going to be a real durable motor.
So we're looking for some big power out of this, but still very streetable, very durable, because I've heard stories that you guys at Comp are pretty hard on your cars.
Yeah, that'll be a fun ride. Just a pump gas street engine with a hydraulic roller. I mean, if it makes that, that'd be a good ride. I think y'all make 700 horsepower pretty easy.
on what I saw on the dyno today, this thing is going to be a monster. Really flat torque curve. It's going to be a real handful to drive in the 69 converter. This engine has a lot of detail. The CNC valve covers that include built-in hidden coil mounts so the coils aren't visible, with the Comp Cams logo and the Butler Ls logo engraved on them. The 102 billet throttle body is jewelry for your engine. It's just an outstanding looking piece. It's going to have a billet front drive assembly for all the accessories, the air conditioner and everything that's going to be on this vehicle. So it's going to look good. We've proven today that it's going to run good.
We took the engine up to Butler Performance. David and Rodney Butler up there, the Pontiac guys, they're getting into the LS market, so now they have Butler Ls. Our video guy Derek and myself got to spend 3 days with Rodney, just straight from a bare RHS block, put that thing all the way together in 3 days, and then headed on the dyno. We had David Page from Fast come up and put the Super Tune on it, made 690 horsepower, which was really good. So under the hood, we've got a 690 horse LS based on the RHS race block built by Butler Performance with diamond pistons, a Lunati rotating assembly, and a Comp Cams Cam and valve train package, obviously. It's got LS7 heads, a fast LSX intake with a 102mm big mouth throttle body. The fast XFI Sportsman lets you adjust for anything, so there's just a multitude of parameters you can really dial in for the application. Because these don't have a distributor, they got a crank trigger. Coils are up in our Wagner valve covers. Little plug there for Wagner, but the coils it's a coil on plug deal, so you need a special ignition system for that. So we got the Fast Easy LS for that. Works really well. So the good thing about all the fast stuff is it just bundles together, acts like one big brain, and just talks to itself, and it makes everything work together. There's no interconnections or any kind of weird adapters you need or software converters to, that almost works. Everything just really just works as a unit, and this thing hauls butt. I'll tell you that right now. We're going in a tunnel. We got to do it. The transition from off idle to oh no is absolutely flawless. This thing, you push the pedal, ask for more power, instantly delivers, sucks you back in the seat, spins the rear tires at will. I mean, we're rolling 50, 60 miles an hour and romp down and it'll just break the back tires loose. Definitely want to be pointed straight before you gas it.